1. Open the windows, the sunlight and fresh air will come in. Take a broad view, you will see the faraway mountains fresh and green. Stay and study in Lifechanyuan, a new life will begin. You will see clear scenes of paradise. 2. Revere the greatest creator, revere life, revere nature, and take the way of the greatest creator. 3. Let everyone live well, the aged, the children, the widowed, the orphans, the disabled, not only ordinary people, but presidents as well, not only the rich, but prisoners as well, even livestock, domestic fowl, and wild animals. 4. 3/4 of all criminals are not inherently criminal, but are forced into their situations by unhealthy cultures and social systems which have been established by humanity. 5. What is the best state for human survival? The core is simply this: take the way of the greatest creator and establish a government that functions without interfering with the natural rules. The more that governments manage and care, the worse human conditions become. 6. The more laws and regulations there are, the more problems will arise, especially the stronger the repression of human nature is, the stronger the restraints of one's subjective initiative and creativity will be. It is as if to tie up people's hands and feet with ropes, and then shout to them, "Hurry up! Move!" 7. Closure leads to ignorance and backwardness, and rigidity and extinction as well, for a person, an ethnic group, and a country too. 8. The earth belongs to all humanity. People should be allowed to flow freely throughout the world and not be restricted in the name of countries. 9. A global government should be established to coordinate global affairs. 10. Democracy is the pursuit of mediocrity. The Superman philosophy should be implemented, which means whoever is in charge should have the final say and bear all consequences. 11. Today's real problems cannot be solved from historical experiences, but only with open and creative thinking. 12. Those who judge new things with traditional values are reactionaries resting on their laurels. 13. The judgment of right and wrong should be based upon these 4 essential elements: fact, science, logic, and spiritual perception. It should not be based upon the words of the ancients. 14. Meritorious people are prone to be the biggest obstacle to advancement. 15. There is nothing good about mysterious and spooky things, all furtive and sneaky things are bad. 16. The Western way of managing state affairs according to laws is so inexorable, while the Oriental way of ruling states by men is so complicated that neither method is effective. States need to be ruled in compliance with Tao. 17. Putting all affairs into the public domain is the best solution to all problems. 18. What are bad programs? All of the ones that prevent people from leading happy, joyous, free, and blessed lives, but make them feel anxious, miserable, annoyed, dreaded, and worried. 19. Mankind is facing multiple crises, and the most important one is the crisis of the soul. 20. What money can buy is not precious, but what money cannot buy is a treasure. 21. Preaching alone cannot accomplish a goal, it also needs to be completed by a corresponding program. 22. People fall into 5 categories. Ignorant people are driven by instincts. Laities are driven by desires. Mortals are driven by sentiments. Sages are driven by rationality. Saints are driven by spiritual senses, they are celestials. 23. Man has 6 senses: vision, hearing, smell, taste, touch, and spiritual sense. 24. The sum of positive and negative energy in the universe always equals 0, therefore, what everyone pays is always equal to what they gain. 25. Life is a short journey of life in the human world. 26. All the preaching and orders that make people happy, joyous, free, and blessed are moral. All of those that prevent them are immoral. 27. We should pursue 3 great treasures in life. 1. Wealth of the soul. 2. Spiritual wealth. 3. Material wealth. Wealth of the soul is the most important and should be pursued first, then comes wealth of the spirit, and material wealth is third. None of these 3 great treasures are dispensable, and a life without any one of them will be imperfect. 28. People live to pursue a happy, joyful, free, and blessed life. All activities of a person or the whole of humanity should be centered on this goal. If we have ignored this goal of the existence of life, we would be putting the cart before the horse, whether it is studying for a doctorate's degree, marrying to create a family, establishing a company, pursuing an official career for more money, or self-cultivation. Pursue happiness, joy, and freedom and fully enjoy them along the journey of one's life, hence love life and life, love nature, and feel grateful. This is the moral of being a man and also the primary value and purpose of life. 29. The highest realm of life is to read extensively, have the world in one's mind, resolve malpractice issues which have endangered society for an extended time, make vigorous efforts to improve situations, benefit people, and help to build the earth into a paradise where all people will live harmoniously with each other. The highest realm of life is to self-improve and self-refine, release souls of people from purgatory, become a celestial being or achieve Buddhahood, and realize supreme authentic wisdom. 30. The easiest habit to form and the easiest to ignore, but the most harmful to life and life is the habit of getting used to accepting favor and forgetting to feel gratitude. 31. All that is most easily obtained is the most precious. We must be very clear-headed that what comes easily is very precious. We should not think that what we have gained easily is of little value. Rather, that which is most readily available is the most precious. We should regard them as favors from the greatest Creator, and we should take this principle as a valuable lesson of life. 32. The 8 secrets of life are: 1. The more one pays, the more they gain. 2. The uglier one's soul is, the more painful they feel. 3. The more perfect one's life structure is, the more beautiful their appearance will be. 4. The more words one says, the greater their loss will be. 5. The more beautiful one's soul is, the brighter their future will be. 6. The more one possesses, the more trouble they will have. 7. The stronger one's ego is, the further they are from Tao. 8. The more shortcuts one pursues, the longer their journey will be. 33. The 8 mysteries of life are: 1. Ask the greatest Creator for help at critical moments. 2. Say no to negative and pessimistic thoughts coming from one's mind to avoid disasters. 3. Sensation is more reliable than wisdom. 4. Capture stimulation from information that is offered for the first time. 5. Confession can release karma. 6. Obtain truth and Tao from the evasive and elusive. 7. Enter the spiritual Pure Land and unite with Tao. 8. By reading the books without words, the natural and social phenomena in the human world, often you can converse with the greatest Creator directly. 34. The greatest Creator is the primary productive force. 35. Live for happiness, joy, and freedom, but not for doctrine, truth, nation, political party, organization, religion, or family. 36. The 18 causes of life's suffering are: 1. Incorrect values and outlook on life, views on life and the universe. 2. Selfishness. 3. Greed. 4. Laziness. 5. Jealousy. 6. Complaining and grumbling. 7. Comparing. 8. Excessive ambition for victory and struggle due to the desire to excel over others. 9. Arrogance and insolence. 10. Dependence on others. 11. Infatuated and poisoned love. 12. Possession and occupation. 13. Contention for fame and gain. 14. Attachments. 15. Ambition to transform and control other people. 16. Deviation from the law of nature. 17. Violation of laws and disciplines. 18. Consciousness of marriage, family, nationality, state, political party, religion, and organization. 37. The present condition of human beings is caused by humanity's past, and the present condition of any individual is caused by their past. Tao is just, so do not complain to heaven and earth, nor to society, other people, or the government. 38. To create happiness for all humanity and each individual, we must firstly rely on the greatest creator, and secondly rely on ourselves. 39. The purpose of creation is for the created to please and serve its creator. It was we who created technology, so its purpose is to please and serve us. It was the will of the greatest creator that created us, and so our purpose is to please and serve the greatest creator. 40. From God's perspective, humans are ignorant. From Buddha's perspective, humans are evil. From celestial beings' perspective, humans are short-sighted and stupid. From mankind's own perspective, humans are both good and evil, but wise. From animals' perspective, humans are inconceivable and horrible. From plants' perspective, humans are wonderful and great. 41. Humanity's suffering comes from humanity itself. Every individual's suffering comes from themselves. The functioning of Tao abides by rigorous logic and order. The equity and impartiality of the greatest creator embodies in the functioning of Tao. If we cannot realize this, the suffering will never end, and the vicious cycle will continue forever. 42. The most important thing in life is not to try one's best to possess material wealth, but to manage to change your thinking. 43. Firm faith in the greatest creator, believing in karma, and putting our best into everything we do are the three magic weapons to achieve carefree lives. 44. Time and energy are the diamonds of life, which should be inlaid on the crown. Time and energy should be spent on the places and causes that can best embody the value of life. 45. Life is a journey, regardless of how many reincarnations we undergo. If we lose our memory each time, then we still have only one life. Even if we live many thousands of lives in the human world, we will not know our past and future ones, and they have absolutely no meaning or relations to us. Only people who can clearly understand their past and see their future are living in reasonable ways, and only such people can turn tragedy into comedy, move from the realm of destiny to that of freedom, and fully enjoy the delicacies during their life journeys and appreciate their beauty. 46. The nature of the world is illusion. Life was originally an illusion. The question is how long the illusion may last. If we can survive for 1,000 years, 10,000 years, or 100 million years in the illusion, then the illusion will be meaningful. 47. Be people-oriented, not doctrine-oriented or system-oriented. 48. Perfect human nature should meet these 8 conditions. 1. Revere the greatest creator, respect gods, Buddha, and respect other people. 2. Have no ambition for victory and no desire to fight for superiority. 3. Love nature. 4. Be modest, trustworthy, and honest. 5. Be sympathetic and compassionate. 6. Be able to adjust yourself and remain calm no matter whether you are in prosperity or adversity. 7. Conform to the laws of nature and do not seek eminence. 8. Love life and love laboring. 49. A life without direction is blind, and a life without values is perplexing. The affliction and misfortune of life lie mainly in the lack of direction and values of life. 50. Life is like this: you become either like the sun or like a reflective material. If neither happens, your life would be completely in the dark, and eventually like a pile of rotten garbage or a dirty and dark road.